Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Strasbourg are suffering right now from a consistency they could well do without. Rather unwelcomely, they are consistently winless.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Strasbourg have statistically the worst defence in the league. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain are the form side of the moment, 5 wins on the bounce.
Strasbourg have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Great ball, now the shot's on! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That's been levered clear. And this has gone, presumably for offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Keeper goes long. And it's Cavani. He's played him through. Can he put it away? He's missed another one.
Paris Saint-Germain really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Cornier. Strasbourg are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gets it back. He's got away. Great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Cavani! Surely has a hit! Good clearance and very necessary. Verratti. Cavani. Shot at goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gets it upfield. And it's Martin. Cornier spreads it towards the left. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Di Maria. Neymar. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Plays it out to the wing. Paris Saint-Germain have suffered lapses late in the first half of late, hoping things will be different here. Di Maria hits one! Forward it goes. Aimed long and direct. Cavani hits one! It's a goal! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Di Maria very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Neymar. And it's Cavani. Cut out in the nick of time. Strasbourg couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain have a very fine defensive record over recent games. Cavani, he's gone for it! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't lead, and they paid the price and deserved to.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Kone. This is promising. He'll have it! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Rabiot, aimed long and direct. Neymar, and it's Cavani. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. He's through the middle. Surely a shot! Kimpembe.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably precautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Has he picked him out? Cavani. He's in, surely. Goes for goal. And a second time. And he should have made it 4.
Cavani very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Out to the left it goes. Pastore. Neymar, he does have an assist to his name. It's Pastore! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Neymar, he's got away. Neymar decides to play a big chance! Kone, Cornier. Forward it goes. Over to the left. Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. Kimpembe. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched a third.
Cavani kings it out wide. And it's Verratti. Martin. And he's made certain that won't get through. Di Maria. Cavani. Neymar! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Strasbourg are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Cornier. Verratti concedes a free kick for that. And it's Cornier. It's a loose ball. Battles to win it back. Rabiot. Paris Saint-Germain are closing in on a comfortable win. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Defence has got rid of that. Strasbourg keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Cornier. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Neymar, can he finish? They've done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Paris Saint-Germain totally rampant here. Diarra proves too strong there. Tries lifting it over, and he's onside. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Di Maria tries running with the ball at his feet. Di Maria spreads it towards the left. And he's there to hoof it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.